In a major development that is reverberating across the region and beyond, Iran has officially announced the successful test of what it describes as its most powerful hypersonic missile to date, named Akhir al-Zaman, meaning Doomsday. According to Iranian state media, the missile is designed to redefine Tehran's strategic deterrence capabilities, with officials claiming it represents a breakthrough in both speed and destructive power. The announcement comes amid heightened tensions in the Middle East, ongoing conflicts, and rising concerns over nuclear ambitions. The very name chosen for the missile, Akhir al-Zaman, translates to a phrase often associated with the end of times, symbolizing finality and unmatched power. This choice of title was not accidental, as analysts believe it is meant to send a psychological as well as military message to both regional rivals and global powers. Small blue diamond capabilities and claims. Iranian defense officials state that the missile can reach speeds of more than Mach 15, making it virtually impossible for most modern air defense systems to intercept. Unlike conventional ballistic missiles, hypersonic weapons travel at low altitudes while maneuvering at extraordinary speeds, which complicates detection and interception. Tehran claims that Akhir al-Zaman has advanced maneuvering capabilities, stealth features, and the ability to carry both conventional and potentially nuclear warheads. Military analysts in Iran argue that this development puts the country in an elite group of nations alongside Russia, China, and the United States that are developing or testing hypersonic technology. If verified, this would mark a historic leap for Iran's missile program, long a subject of scrutiny, sanctions, and international negotiations. Small blue diamond regional implications. The missile test immediately raised alarm bells across the Middle East. Israel, which has repeatedly warned against Iran's growing missile arsenal, has not officially responded yet, but defense experts in Tel Aviv are expected to increase pressure on their government to accelerate missile defense advancements. Countries like Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and other Gulf states, many of whom already feel threatened by Tehran's military posture, may also re-evaluate their defense cooperation agreements with Western allies. Meanwhile, the United States has expressed deep concern. Washington has consistently argued that Iran's missile program, coupled with its nuclear activities, poses one of the most serious threats to stability in the region. Officials in the Pentagon and State Department are reportedly monitoring the situation closely, though independent verification of the missile test remains unavailable. Small blue diamond global reactions. Russia and China, two nations that have supported Iran diplomatically and economically in recent years, have remained cautious in their statements. While Moscow and Beijing see Iran as a strategic partner against Western influence, they are also aware of the destabilizing potential of such advancements. International watchdogs, including the United Nations, are expected to call for more restraint and transparency. European powers, particularly France, Germany, and the United Kingdom, who are part of the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action negotiations, will likely use this development to press Iran on its missile program during ongoing diplomatic engagements. For years, Iran has insisted that its missile program is purely defensive, but the unveiling of a weapon named Doomsday complicates that narrative. Small blue diamond symbolism of the name Akhir al-Zaman. The symbolic weight of the missile's name cannot be ignored. By calling the missile Akhir al-Zaman, or Doomsday, Iran is sending a calculated message of power, deterrence, and finality. The name ties into themes of survival, resistance, and ultimate victory, which resonates strongly within Tehran's political and ideological framework. Experts suggest the choice was designed not only to intimidate adversaries but also to rally domestic support, reinforcing the image of Iran as a nation standing strong against global pressures. Small blue diamond verification and skepticism. Despite Iran's claims, skepticism remains high. Military analysts point out that Tehran has in the past exaggerated certain capabilities for political or psychological effect. Independent satellite images, intelligence assessments, and technical data will be necessary to confirm the missile's true performance. Some experts argue that while Iran's missile capabilities are impressive, they may not yet match the technological sophistication of Russian or Chinese hypersonic systems. Nevertheless, even the perception that Iran is entering the hypersonic race carries major consequences. Perception often drives policy, and rivals may respond with heightened militarization, further fueling regional arms competition. Small blue diamond impact on diplomacy and security. The timing of this announcement is also significant. It coincides with a period of delicate negotiations regarding Iran's nuclear program, ongoing sanctions, and increasing Western support for Israel and Gulf states. By showcasing such an advanced weapon, Iran could be signaling that it will not back down under international pressure, instead choosing to escalate its deterrent capabilities. For the United States and its allies, this development could complicate efforts to rein in Iran's military ambitions. Washington has consistently tried to separate nuclear talks from missile issues, but Tehran's missile program is increasingly impossible to ignore. If Akhir al-Zaman proves operational, it could reshape the calculations of both diplomats and generals alike. Small Blue Diamond, a message to domestic audience. Beyond international messaging, this missile test serves a domestic purpose as well. For ordinary Iranians facing economic hardship, sanctions, and political challenges, demonstrations of military strength are often presented as symbols of resilience. By announcing the successful test of such a powerful weapon, Iranian leadership aims to strengthen national pride and reinforce the image of standing firm against foreign adversaries. Small Blue Diamond, what comes next? Moving forward, the world will watch closely for evidence of the missile's deployment. Will Iran attempt to integrate Akhir al-Zaman into its active arsenal, or was this primarily a demonstration meant to send a political message? The answer will determine how regional powers and the international community react. If the missile is real and operational, it could alter defense strategies from Tel Aviv to Washington, prompting further arms development and possibly preemptive strategies. If exaggerated, however, it may only serve as another chapter in the ongoing psychological and political warfare of the region. One thing is certain, the announcement of a missile named Doomsday has already captured global attention. Whether seen as a groundbreaking advancement or an act of propaganda, Iran has successfully inserted itself into the center of the global security debate once again. Studio microphone closing statement. As the story continues to unfold, the world awaits independent verification and official responses. For now, Iran's declaration of its most powerful hypersonic missile, Akhir al-Zaman, marks a dramatic moment in the ongoing saga of Middle Eastern security and global geopolitics, a moment that could shape not only the balance of power in the region but also the course of international diplomacy for years to come.